God's advice today. This message was lovingly prepared to bring peace and guidance to your heart. If it touches you, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll keep receiving uplifting content. Stay with us until the end. We've prepared something special with great care. Discover something life-changing. In the first comment, I left a special prayer and an opportunity that could open doors you never imagined. God said, "My dear child, I see the turmoil that fills your mind every new day. I feel the weight of your worries, the burden that seems to crush your soul, and the questions that never stop swirling inside your heart. Is there real hope? Is there a place where peace is not just an illusion? Listen carefully, for I speak directly to the deep longing of your soul, that thirst for tranquility and balance that sometimes seems too far away to reach. Are you seeking a deep spiritual change in your life and in the lives of those you love? Imagine attracting wealth and abundance in less than a week, while blessings pour down on you daily. It all begins with a simple 1-minute prayer. To discover how this technique can transform your reality, click the link in the first comment. Every step you take toward this journey not only benefits you but also supports our channel and the dedicated team who bring this valuable content to you. Don't wait any longer to begin this journey of spiritual and material transformation. Click now to learn more and start your path to a fuller, more abundant life. I know every challenge you have faced, every silent battle you fight in secret. In a world full of storms, where financial instability, conflicts in relationships, and invisible wars erode your self-esteem, remember what is written in Philippians chapter 4 verses 6 and 7. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Even when everything seems to indicate otherwise, I am with you. You are not alone, nor have you ever been. Trust in my love and in the care that never fails. Comment, even in darkness, my faith guides me to the light. Beloved child, I know you carry so much on your shoulders, responsibilities that seem greater than you can bear, pains that steal your sleep, inner conflicts that make you hesitate before seeking help. This moment you live is an invitation to truly feel my embrace. Even though I may seem distant at times, my presence is always there, subtle, penetrating every detail of your life to offer you something the world can never give. I want to give you the certainty you seek, the strength that sustains you when everything around you falls apart. Your suffering is legitimate, your tears are precious in my eyes. My heart cries with yours, and I want you to know you are seen, understood, and deeply loved. Look around and notice the times when, quietly, I have been with you, whether in a timely awakening or in the unexpected comfort of a friend. Nothing happens by chance. Every moment is part of a greater plan, made especially for you. Comment, I am loved and never alone. My son, perhaps you still wonder why fear insists on staying, why vulnerability visits you even when hope tries to bloom. Know that this struggle between fear and faith is a sign of your desire for something real, something unchanging. Trust me, for I am always with you, guiding you toward a peace that is not superficial but deep and lasting. I reach out to you now because you were not created to face life's trials alone. You were made to understand me, to rely on me, to trust in that security that surpasses any danger you may face. If loneliness feels like too heavy a burden, remember my arms are always open, ready to welcome, comfort, and give you rest. Perhaps you have sought comfort in other words, distractions, or even your achievements, but all that is temporary. Come to me, and let your heart embrace a promise that never fails. If everything around you seems unstable, I am the solid foundation on which you can anchor your life. When doubt weighs on your chest, I am the calm voice that dispels every lie and brings clarity. A simple step of faith, a spark of hope, can light up the darkness that seems to surround you and allow my presence to shine within you. Perhaps you worry that your past mistakes make you unworthy of my love. Hear me well, for my love does not keep score nor wait for perfection to pour out. I hold no grudges nor turn away when you err. I am always ready to heal, restore, and renew. There is no situation so difficult, no heart so broken, or life so shattered that I cannot transform. Look at your soul as a damaged boat in the midst of a stormy sea. I am the light that guides you and invite you to find peace in my presence. When you decide to anchor your life in my guidance, you will realize that external forces will no longer control you. Yes, difficulties will continue to appear, but I will remain firm, sustaining you every step of the way. Allow me to calm the worries that haunt you at night, wrap you in a love so vast that your greatest fears lose their power. In moments when practical problems arise, a disappointment, a worrying diagnosis, an unexpected sadness, call out to me, even with a simple prayer, like, "Save me." My answers may not come exactly as you expect, but trust that I am working on something greater than you can imagine, always with the best for you in mind. Do not abandon this communion with me, even if the rush of the world tries to convince you otherwise. Let my words take deep root in your heart so that renewed faith, living hope, and lasting peace may flourish. Comment: patience cultivates true peace. When the noise of the world becomes deafening and your soul seems restless, let my voice calm the internal storms. Let this moment be the turning point in your life, the time when you choose to trust me more than your fears. I treasure every moment with you and brought you here so you know you are loved, that your existence has purpose, and that your voice matters deeply. I want these words to be a beacon of new hope in your journey. Be brave, my child, for you are held by the hands of the one who created the universe. I am with you to guide, protect, and walk beside you in every challenge and victory. Accept this invitation so you never feel alone again. Comment: I am sustained by the hand of the Creator. Did you know there is an effective method to attract more financial prosperity? This technique can help transform your deep beliefs and change the way you perceive reality. It was something that greatly impacted my life, and we would like to invite you to learn about this special practice. When we trust that God wants to act in our lives, we gain the courage to ask Him directly. God desires to bless each one of us in a unique and wonderful way. That is why it is important to seek His blessings with faith and confidence, believing that He has a special plan for you. If you would like to support our work and the team dedicated to bringing content that inspires and transforms, we invite you to check out our product. The link is available in the first comment, so you can discover how this technique can also help you on your journey. Your contribution helps us continue sharing messages that make a difference. We deeply appreciate your trust and support. In moments when life's difficulties arise unexpectedly, whether it is a disappointment that invades your heart, a worrying diagnosis that brings fear, or a deep sadness that seems endless, I want you to know that you are not alone. Even when everything around you seems to crumble and the weight of the world oppresses you, your voice, even if whispered, is heard by me. A simple prayer, like "Save me," uttered amid anguish, is a direct call to my heart. I hear every word, every sigh of your soul, and I am constantly working on something greater than you can understand now. Even if my answers do not come in the time or manner you desire, trust that everything I do has your best in mind. Never abandon this communion with me, even when the rush and noise of the world try to pull you away. Let my words take deep root in your heart so that, even in the midst of the storm, renewed faith, living hope, and lasting peace may bloom. Patience is a powerful virtue that cultivates true peace. When the world around you screams and chaos seems to dominate every thought, your soul may feel restless, without rest. However, it is in patient waiting, in inner silence, that genuine peace finds fertile ground to grow. Often, you desire quick solutions, immediate answers to relieve your suffering, but it is precisely in patience that you develop the strength necessary to face difficulties with serenity. This time of waiting is not empty or without purpose, it is a process of inner transformation, where your faith is strengthened and your trust in me becomes unwavering. Hurry may bring anxiety and frustration, but patience opens doors to blessings that only time can reveal. Therefore, do not let yourself be carried away by the world's haste. Remain with me, in the quietness of your spirit, and allow me to work on your behalf in ways you cannot yet see. When the noise of the world becomes deafening and turmoil invades your heart, let my voice be the refuge that calms your inner storms. Life is often a series of invisible battles, moments when anguish and fear seem to dominate, and the heart feels fragile and lost. In these moments, I invite you to quiet your spirit, to seek the silence where I speak with you. This silence is not absence, but a constant and loving presence that brings comfort and clarity. By choosing to trust in my presence, even when everything seems confusing, you are taking the first step to transform your restlessness into lasting peace. I walk with you, holding your hand, even when you do not perceive my nearness. Remember, my child, you were not made to live in fear, but to walk in courage and hope, knowing I am always by your side, ready to guide and protect you. I have brought you this far because you are deeply loved and because your existence has a unique and special purpose. Every step you have taken, every challenge you have faced, is part of a greater plan I have prepared for you. Even when doubts and insecurities try to erase this truth, remember that your value does not depend on what you achieve or lose, but on the eternal love I have for you. You are a being created in my image, desired even before you came into the world, and your life has incomparable meaning and importance. Your words, your dreams, your feelings, everything about you matters to me. Never doubt this, even on the darkest nights. You are a light in the world, and I joyfully watch your growth, your overcoming, and your advance toward the purpose I have prepared. My promise is to always be with you, as guide, protector, and faithful companion in every stage of your journey. No matter the intensity of the storm you face, you will not be alone. I walk beside you, even when your vision is blurred and your heart weary. In the small victories, I celebrate with you. In the falls, I hold you so you do not lose your way. My love for you is constant and unshakable, my faithfulness eternal. Accept my company each new day, allow my presence to strengthen and inspire you. When you invite me to dwell in your heart, you will never feel abandoned or alone in life's battles. Together, we are invincible and able to overcome any challenge. Let my words settle in your heart and soul like seeds that will bloom at the right time. Every word I speak to you is a promise, a seed planted with love so that, in due time, it may transform into an abundance of faith, hope, and peace. Even when circumstances try to convince you otherwise, keep this message alive. The faith I wish to cultivate in you is real, alive, and transformative, not a fragile hope based on illusions, but a solid certainty that sustains your days. Care for this seed with prayer, reflection, and patience, for the harvest will be greater than you can imagine, bringing light and strength to your life. Amid doubts and uncertainties, remember that I am the source of true hope. Many seek temporary answers to their afflictions in the world, but only I can offer you hope that never fails. When you feel lost, weary, or discouraged, remember that my love never ends. It does not run dry nor diminish, and it is always available to you. I am your firm anchor in the storms of life, the solid rock on which you can build your dreams and your peace. Keep your eyes fixed on me, for I am the way that leads to true and lasting joy. Trust and rest in my word. Be courageous, my beloved son, for you are in the hands of the one who created the heavens, the earth, and everything that exists. No detail of your life escapes my watchful eye. Even when everything seems uncertain and difficulties threaten to knock you down, my hand is outstretched to hold you firmly. The courage I ask of you is not the absence of fear, but the firm decision to trust me despite the fear. I am your shield, your fortress, and your constant protection. Rise with the certainty that you are loved, cared for, and guided by me. Walk in faith, knowing that nothing in this world can separate you from my love. In every step you take, seek my direction and counsel. Do not rely solely on your own strength or understanding, which are limited, but turn to me in prayer and surrender. My wisdom is infinite, and my will for your life is always the best. When doubt and uncertainty try to confuse you, return to me and listen to my voice. Even if the path seems dark, it will be revealed at the right time, the hour that is best for you. Patience is the virtue that will lead you beyond your boldest dreams and to the fulfillment of the purpose I have prepared. Never allow loneliness to dominate your heart. Even in moments when you feel most alone and abandoned, remember that I am with you. I am your faithful friend, your confidant, and the greatest ally you possess. Loneliness is temporary when you are connected to me, for my presence dwells in you, bringing comfort and hope. May this certainty strengthen and sustain you at every moment, so that you never lose hope and faith. Call on me at any time, and I will answer. I will always be by your side, caring for you with eternal love. In you dwells my peace, and with it, you will never truly be alone. I do not promise a life without challenges, but I guarantee that when you stay close to me, I act in ways you cannot foresee. The darkness that tries to cover your path will never be able to overshadow the light I emanate for you. When storms rise and it seems there is no way out, know that my support is never far away. I possess immense strength and take pride in showing my faithfulness to those who trust in me. Your faith opens doors, and I am prepared to do the same for you, even in the most desperate moments. Believing in me is transforming situations that seem terrifying into miracles of protection and victory. Perhaps your difficulties are debts that seem impossible to pay, broken relationships, or dreams you see as unreachable. When you face these challenges, do not focus on their magnitude but on the strength of my support. Reflect on the teachings that show humility combined with faith can overcome any obstacle. By trusting me, you join a long line of victories that I have already led. I see you struggling with doubts but moving forward with hope. In time, trusting me will become a natural response. Fears weaken, and your heart will find peace. Each day brings new trials but also renewed opportunities to depend on my constant support. My guidance for you is firm and steady, leading every step you take, filling your soul with a confidence that surpasses your circumstances. Together, We can exchange your worries for peace, your uncertainties for unshakable certainties, your timid hopes for reliable support. Accept these truths and allow them to shape the rhythm of your daily life, knowing that every moment of seeking, resting, and trusting is a chance to connect more deeply with me. Imagine living every day under a constant sense of protection, not only in extraordinary moments but as a regular part of your existence. See my support as a gentle cloak that moves with you, offering shade against the intense heat of worries and fears. Choosing to remain connected with me is entering a living relationship where your heart aligns with a constant source of support. This connection is not limited to special moments or specific situations. It is a continuous awareness that my support is closer than your own breath. I accompany you in victories and also comfort you in sorrows. I am always ready to offer shelter, even in the everyday occasions that seem ordinary and dull. My support is present, inviting you to lean on my strength. The more you surrender to this communion, the more you realize that external challenges do not dictate your inner peace. My commitment to protect you is firm and unfailing, and joy comes from being the safe refuge your heart so desperately seeks. Trust that this support forms unbreakable barriers around you, ensuring that no real harm can penetrate the sanctuary you find in me. Maintaining this connection involves a deliberate change of focus. Instead of getting lost in the chaos of the world, turn your attention to the certainty of my presence. It is a daily practice to allow your heart to rest in the security that every aspect of your life is under my careful watch. When doubt arises, gently redirect your mind to the reality that my support is strong enough to carry your burdens. In this ongoing friendship, you will learn to recognize my subtle guidance and comfort. Know that this protective presence is always freely available to you. Your role is to remain within my embrace, choosing to repeat each moment the belief that I am your refuge. In moments when you feel vulnerable, turn to me. In moments of joy, express gratitude. This relationship grows as you align your spirit to a steady rhythm, inhabiting this space where my protective care fills you, calming all threats and reminding you that you are always safe in my hands. Let us transform your anxiety into unwavering confidence. The worries you carry are not insignificant, they affect your soul deeply. But you are invited to exchange every anxious thought for an act of acknowledgement. Recognizing my presence is not merely saying empty words, it is admitting that I am present in every situation. When fear arises, let it awaken a prayer instead of panic. Quietly affirm that I am with you, that you were created and are cared for by me. With this simple action, you shift your focus from the enormity of your problems to the strength available through me. Little by little, anxious thoughts will dissipate in my presence. Instead of letting your mind fill with what-ifs, fill it with my promises. Remember how I have already carried you through previous challenges and let that memory strengthen your confidence. By changing your perspective, from focusing on problems to recognizing my faithfulness, you open the way for peace to surround you. Building this way of life based on trust requires a continuous connection. In this relationship, you will discover that the more you surrender, the more your heart fills with hope and less with fear. See my words not as distant advice, but as personal confirmations that I am always by your side. Thus, anxiety loses its power and is replaced by a growing awareness of my constant love and secure presence. Know that I never abandon you. Every step you take is accompanied by my firm and loving hand, every tear wiped away with infinite compassion. Come to me with your longings and receive the peace the world cannot give. This is my promise to you, my beloved son. As long as you remain with me, protected by my love and strength. No evil can defeat you, no storm will be stronger than my light. Trust me, stay close, and together we will write a story of faith, protection, and victory for eternity. With love, God. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If it touched your heart, write Amen in the comments and share it with someone who also needs to hear this word. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and a suggestion to strengthen your spiritual journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.